First of all, I would like to thank and honor God who made me tell all the story. Hello, I'm Anyeun, a child of God. I grew up in a Christian family and have been to church since I was born, so it was a very familiar place to me. However, in my mind, I had questions about the salvation. I've been asking myself every night since I was young. All human beings are doomed to die. After death, is there really heaven and hell? Can I enter heaven? I remember being afraid every night with these questions. Then, God came to me at a worship. I was so happy and excited to meet God for the first time that I did everything I can do for Him, and God used me in various fields. Although I worked hard for Him, my eyes began to turn to myself rather than God. I always blamed myself when I saw my shortcomings while doing God's work. There was no joy, but only guilty, anger, and frustration against myself. Every time I faced my limitations and despaired at my weakness. And there were moments when I wanted to give up everything. But God didn't let me be frustrated. God made me have the sunrise worship through the world, go to the missionary trip, and learn about God and myself by having a Christian book club at the church. In addition, He led me to get close to God through various suffering. In the whole process, God has always been with me, and He is still with me. While preparing for this mission, I realized once again that I am an unfinished stone. It's a bumpy stone that is not trimmed at all, so cannot even support the desk leaning to one side. Even if I try to help God's work, it's just a stone that makes the floor dirty. Nevertheless, God says He will use me. No matter how I try, I'm not good enough and weak, so I have no choice but to bring God's work. God even said that He reveals His power and honor through my lack. God is the only one who knows and accepts who I really am. God has planned and guided every moment of my life to use me. Now I can say clearly that God only gives me good things. Even if it's suffering, pain, failure, shame, and disappointment. Now all the guilt, shame, frustration, and despair that filled my heart were gone. The fear of death and doubting salvation, which have made me concerned every day, has also disappeared. No one, not even myself, can convict me because all my sins have been washed away with Jesus' blood. I praise and honor God for giving me all this joy, hope, and freedom.